right, you guys, well, let's just get into it. Welcome to another weekly balance. I'm Coach Lindsay, of course, and today we're going to be focusing on upper body. Okay, so last week we did lower body. We've kind of been alternating between full body and core and all that good stuff. So today is upper body. So you'll need weights if you have it for this workout. Totally fine if you don't. I'm just using little 3-pound weights. You don't need really anything heavier than that. If you don't have weights, pick up like a few water bottles or some cans of food. Or if you don't want to use weights, just make a fist and use your body weight. So totally up to you, but I will be using weights for the purpose of this workout. And then you will also need your chair, of course, or be next to a wall or a counter. And then make sure you have plenty of space. We don't want any injuries or you to fall on anything. And yeah, let's get started in a march whenever you guys are ready. So join me here, nice and tall as we always begin. Just like other classes, today's gonna be 6 exercises total. So we're gonna be working on lots of shoulder, back, a little bit of biceps and triceps. So lots of pretty much like a whole upper body workout, which is nice. So go ahead and pick it up here to bigger steps with me. Awesome job. Making sure you're taking some deep breaths in, moving those arms side to side with you. All right. Go ahead and bring it back down to those small, quick steps here for about 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next, go ahead and join me. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knee, just some forward arm circles about the diameter of a grapefruit, let's say. Just nice and small, really getting those shoulders warmed up. Awesome job, making sure you're nice and tall, you're not leaning back or arching, you're squeezing that core. We're here for about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and reverse it. Backwards this time. Nice and small here. Great job. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those arms out. Roll those shoulders back and away from your ears. And next thing we're gonna do is warm up the back here, okay? So arms go right out in front of you, and then we're just gonna draw those arms back, really squeezing those shoulder blades, and then come back forward. Kind of pretending like you have a pencil behind or in between your shoulders, and you're just squeezing that pencil in place there. Nice and tall here. Great job. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. One last thing to kind of get warmed up. We're going to do the same thing, but above our heads, okay? So arms start up here, and we're back and kind of back and away. So this is kind of a chest opener. Even though we're not really doing too much chest, it's good to kind of stretch out those muscles as we'll be using surrounding muscles. So nice, easy squeeze here. Great job. Remember the saying of keeping a pencil between your shoulder blades, because we're going to use that in an exercise. So remember how that feels. You're going to want to turn back to it. So we're here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. We are warmed up and ready to go. So 6 exercises total. The first one we're going to start off with is single leg bicep curls. Okay, so you just need one weight for this first exercise. And what I usually like to do is just pick one side to start with. It doesn't matter, we're gonna do both sides, but I like to start by standing on my left leg. Right leg is gonna come up kind of in a high knee here, okay? So grab this position first. The weight goes in the opposite arm of your knee, okay? So right knee is up, left arm has the weight, and then we're just gonna bicep curl here. You can rest your other hand on your knee, on your hip, out to the side to help with your balance, whatever is more comfortable. But really squeezing that core here. Awesome job. Let's do 3 more reps here. 3, 2, whoop, last one. Awesome job. Back on 2 feet to regain that balance. Shake those legs out if you need to. Same thing on the other side, okay? So when you're ready, standing on that opposite leg, For me, my left leg is gonna go up this time. Weight goes in my right hand. And once you have that high knee position held and you feel like you're stable with your balance, go ahead and curl that weight. You have your chair if you need to hold on to it during this exercise, of course. And with this bicep curl, really making sure that your elbow is like attached to your side here, okay? So we don't wanna be forward or backwards. We're nice and stable, just hinging at the elbow here. Great job. Hold this. 3 more reps. 3, 2, and last one. Great job. All right, shake it out. Next exercise is some shoulders, okay? So we'll need both weights for this, and we are gonna be doing a shoulder press. So legs are first gonna be about shoulder width apart, similar to kind of every exercise. Slight bend in the knee, that we don't wanna lock those knees and risk of anything happening. So slight bend in the knee. Have that goalpost position like we did in our last warm-up exercise, and then we're just pressing. Really nice and easy. Squeezing that core here. This might not feel like a balance exercise, but I promise it is, because it's super easy to want to arch your back as you're pressing up, okay? We don't want to do that. We want to stay nice and tall, drawing that belly button kind of back to your spine, really squeezing your core. And if you find yourself drifting backwards, your weights are too heavy. So drop those weights and just use your arms for this movement. Awesome job here. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. Let's throw those weights down, kind of shake it out. It can get a little tiring just holding those weights in between exercises. So roll those shoulders back. Next thing we're going to be doing is something a little different. So usually in our balance strength classes, we're doing reps of things. This exercise, we're going to be holding an exercise for 10 seconds 3 times. And this is just kind of test how long you can hold this position, kind of test your strength. And the idea is to kind of monitor that and see if you can hold a little bit longer each time we do this. So pick those weights back up. This is going to be a linear lateral raise. So first, let's set our feet. So our feet are going to want to be in a line, hence linear, okay? So feet are right in front of each other. We're going to want to come up to a calf raise or on your tippy toes if you're able to. So once you have this held, we're going to raise those arms up to that lateral raise, and we're going to hold this for 10. So hold it with me here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Relax. Shake it out. So check in with yourself. How did you do? Was that hard? Was it easy? If it's easy, go higher on your toes. If it was too hard, maybe come lower or just stand in a linear position with your feet flat on the ground. You're still working your balance. So check in, see if you can hold this one for a little bit longer than you did the first time. So when you're ready, bring yourself up to your toes, arms go out, and we're holding for 10. Hold, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, we have one more. So now by now we're getting a little fatigued, so our balance might go a little bit down, but I want you to try to hold it for all 10 seconds if you haven't already, or at least try to maintain what you've been doing for the first 2 sets, okay? So let's do it again. One foot in front of the other, come up on your toes, and let's hold. 10, 6, 5, 4, hold, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right, come back down. That's a good calf workout, and definitely something good to kind of experiment with. How long can you hold it? I would love to know actually, so next time I can set the time a little bit higher. So if you find yourself 10 was easy, on your own do 15, 20, see how long you can hold that for. Okay, let's set those weights down, kind of shake out your fingers a little bit. Next thing we're going to be doing is a Superman back fly. So we've done this before in previous classes. So go ahead and grab your weights again after you kind of let yourself rest a little bit. Have your chair close by if you need it. So I'm going to start by standing on my left leg. We're going to first hold our Superman, okay? So back leg goes up. The higher it goes, the more challenging, the lower, the easier. So choose whatever you want. And then when you have that Superman held, we're gonna have weights out in front and we're up in a back fly, okay? So this is where I want you to remember squeezing those shoulder blades, kind of pretending like you have a pencil between your shoulder blades there. Really holding that Superman position. If you need to kind of take a step back to gain that balance, perfectly fine, but then come right back to this. Awesome. Great job. Let's do 3 more here. 3, 2, last one. Great job. Same thing on the other side. So with this side, again, you're gonna find one side is better balanced than the other. So play around with that. If you find maybe this side is a little easy holding that, raise that back leg up a little higher, okay? So right leg is stabilized on the ground. Left leg, for me anyways, goes up. Once you have that position held, weights go out in front, and then we're flying. Nice and strong here. Great job. See if you can raise that back leg a little higher. That's my challenge for you. Awesome. Hold, hold, hold. All right, let's do 3 more here. 3, 2, last one here. Awesome. All right. Set those weights down again. If you want, you can keep holding them too if you want, but it's kind of nice to just let everything relax in between exercises. So you guys are almost done. 2 more exercises. The next 2 are not really as high intensity, so it's kind of a nice transition. So this next exercise, we're going to be doing some tricep kickbacks. So what's interesting about the tricep muscle is a lot of times when we think about arm definition, we think we have to just overwork our biceps, which the tricep takes up 2/3 of our arm. So if you want that good arm definition, triceps should be worked continuously, and oftentimes it's underestimated. So we're gonna throw it into this exercise. So go ahead and grab your weights when you're ready. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna stand feet shoulder width apart here, slight bend in the knee, and then a hinge at the hip here, just kind of like you're in a half squat. Weights go up to our chest, and then we're kicking back here, really squeezing that tricep. And this is an exercise that can be very severely, the form can be compromised if your weights are too heavy. So if you find yourself rocking back and forth, or you find that you're getting really crampy or sore in your triceps, drop your weights and then just do this with your body weight. Awesome job. Hold, hold, hold. Great job. Let's do 3 more reps here. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Bring yourself back up. That's kind of a good burner. So by now you should feel lots of warmth throughout your entire upper body. So last and final exercise, you only need 1 weight. So go ahead and grab just 1 weight here. For this one, you'll want to have something close by. And what we're going to be doing is just kind of a weight pass between both hands while standing on 1 leg. So similar to that very first exercise where you were standing on 1 leg with a high knee, go ahead and bring that or do that now. Once you have this position, both hands go out in front, and then we're just going to pass the weight, kind of come out, pass the weight, and come out. Okay, so this is really working on that core stabilization, balance, shoulder strength as well. Awesome job. Great job. Hold this. I know we're fatigued, but this is the last exercise, and then we get a nice cool down. Let's stay here for 3, 2, and last one. Great. All right, hang in there with me. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So once you have yourself stabilized with that high knee up there, arms go right out in front, you know the drill, and we're passing the weight. Whoa, coming out to the side, and then passing the weight. Awesome job. This front arm really kind of helps stabilize your balance as you're passing the weight, so it's really important to kind of leave this front arm in front of you. Great job. Almost done. Your shoulders are probably burning by now. All right, let's hold for 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Drop those weights. We are done with the weights. So let's stretch it out. My favorite part of the workout. So we're gonna do our stretches seated. So go ahead and grab your chair if you have it. You can do these standing too if you don't have a chair handy, but for the purposes of this, I'm gonna sit. So go ahead and bring yourself into a seated position. Nice and tall here. We're not, sitting in our chair slumped, nice and tall. Since we worked a lot of our shoulders, we're gonna be doing some shoulder stretches, okay? So arm comes across the body, holding on the forearm there, and then drawing that shoulder away from your ear. You don't wanna be up here with this stretch. You wanna be kind of nice and far away, feeling it right through this shoulder muscle here. Awesome job. Deep breaths, bring that heart rate down. And we'll switch in 3, 2, 1. And shake those arms out, bring the other arm across. Making sure that you're holding onto your forearm, not your wrist. And you can hold onto your elbow as well, but the wrist is important because then you're kind of compromising this stretch here. So nice straight arm, nice good stretch here in the shoulder. Deep breaths in and out. Great job. And we'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Drop those arms down. Next thing I'm gonna have you do is raise your arms up all the way high, 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 and then we're just gonna do a dramatic drop. So 3, 2, 1. Just let those arms fall. It feels so nice, right? Kind of shake them out. Again, up, 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 reach tall, squeeze those back muscles, really extend that spine, and then a dramatic drop. Just let them fall. Let's do one more here. Up, deep breath in, and let those shoulders fall. Awesome. Last stretch here. This one's probably better. I lied. This one's probably better standing, but we're gonna do kind of a nice chest opener and a back stretch. So if you can, link those arms back behind you. If you can't, just bring them back as far as you can. And we're just gonna open up that chest here. So real nice and easy here. Great job. All right, hold this for 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me for another upper body balance. I always appreciate all of your attendance. It means a lot to me, so thank you all for joining. And then next month, we're gonna be doing something a little different. So we're gonna be doing balance as usual every other week. And on the off weeks, we're gonna be doing full stretching classes. So just to kind of switch it up and give you guys something a little different. So look forward to that, but I'll see you guys next Thursday. Have a great day.